Okay, so hello everyone who is watching this video, and this video is gonna be about the situation in Ukraine, what's going on in Ukraine, and what is important to know about this conflict in Ukraine. And as you might know, I'm from Ukraine. Currently I'm in Canada, and I want to share my thoughts about the situation there, so some people will have better understanding of what's going on, and because there is so many fakes, a lot of misinformation. So hopefully you will like it, and you can make a decision based on what I'm going to say. So the situation is actually pretty interesting. This must be the most unusual war that has ever happened in the world's history. I mean, probably there were some wars before that were kind of weird, but this one is just something, because this is the first war where the aggressor tells you that he is liberating your country, and basically it's like a thief who is stealing from you, but at the same time is trying to say that he is helping you, he is giving you something. He's not taking anything from you. He's helping you. Someone is beating you, but that person is saying that, no, I'm curing you, I'm trying to make you healthier by beating you. You don't understand anything. That's to understand what's happening. And the same way what Russia does right now, the same way it was already in the history before, the same way Adolf Hitler was saying that we have to liberate other countries. Germany is in danger, we are surrounded by enemies, that's why we have to liberate everything and make our race stronger, more influential, whatever. You understand my point. And it's just that President Putin, the only person who is actually for it, and who is organizing this war, who is doing this war, who has the power to end this war, but he's not going to do that, obviously, because the capitulation of Russian army is basically it's going to destroy the whole system in Russia, and all of the corrupted, I'm not going to say corrupted, but yeah, all of the system, all of the criminal system, all of the corrupted system, all of the chain is going to be destroyed, and it's going to be end of, you can say, dictatorship Russia. And then what's going to be next, no one knows. But Putin really miscalculated the situation. He thought he will take, as I still remember, he'll take Ukraine, entire Ukraine, or I think it was about Kiev, it take Kiev in 4 days, and now it's been 1 month fighting, and we don't see much progress in that. They just got stuck somewhere close to capital, and capital is located very close to border with Belarus and Russia. I mean, those two countries, they're aggressors as of now. And I also want to point that Putin was saying that the war is to protect people of Donbass. People of Donbass, they were hurt, they were destroyed by Ukrainian army. Ukrainian army was not following their rights and refusing their rights to speak Russian language, refusing their existence, and some other sort of bullshit that they say usually, right? But I have a question now. Now Russia, with all of the statements they made before, liberating Ukraine, denazifying Ukraine, city of Mariupol, same, it's a Donetsk region, same region where Donetsk People's Republic, so-called, is also there. So I have a question now. Now the question is, Mariupol city is completely destroyed. Kharkiv, another ethnic Russian, with people who are ethnic Russians there living, half of the city of Kharkiv is destroyed. So, okay, so how is it connected? I don't understand. You have to have at least some sort of military ideology or military logic in this, but I don't see any, and no one sees any. And okay, let's say you put your puppet regime in some of those regions. How long is gonna stay there? Maybe a few days, maybe a few weeks, but then I can almost guarantee you no one will be able to sponsor, to find this puppet regime for a long time. It's gonna collapse eventually after a few weeks, for sure. That after a few weeks is for sure, if not in few days. Yeah, it's funny because I'm just sharing, like, without any preparation, everything that I'm thinking for a good record, and it's nice that YouTube gives this opportunity to store information and also make it public. And also so anyone who thinks, and also people should understand for sure, this is not war of it's not that you have to hate Russian people. It's not Russians people fault. It's only one person who decides, and this is President Putin, clearly. Everyone knows that already, I hope. But I hope that this information that I'm sharing right now can clear some doubts, some people who might have fallen for propaganda and believing something that's not true. And I don't wish anyone such a fate that my country faces right now, and I don't want to make this video for long. Like, I think better option for this will be like a live stream or something. But I want to know your thoughts on this. What would you do if, for example, countries like, you can compare, I was doing this comparison many times, like Canada, US is perfect example. For example, I'm in Canada right now, and Canada suddenly gets attacked by crazy dictator. Like, let's say Canada somehow the US suddenly became a crazy dictatorship where one person decides what to do. Only one person decides what to do, and there is no limit, and there's no one who can stop him. Everyone surrounding him, the dictator, is going to be corrupted and basically only delivering the leader's narrative, nothing else. And that, for example, I'm in Canada, and US decides to liberate Canada and something sort of denazify Canada, which is, I don't know what can I put instead of denazify, but maybe just liberate is enough. And what sort of like what are the consequences? Like, how would people react? I understand how people would react, but what are the consequences of this? There is no purpose for this war. There is no military logic. There is no clarity. You run thousands of propaganda bots, propaganda channels, trying to justify this, but it is just so ridiculous. it became so ridiculous that even you start to doubt yourself, like what is happening, like what are we saying? Isn't it, like, we understand it's ridiculous, but it got to such a point where where even the most delusional bipolar person would understand that you should end this war, that there's not gonna be there is no win to it. It's gonna bring a lot of shame to your country, and most importantly, I think, is that who is in power right now is gonna die. Like the dictator is gonna die eventually, but the country is gonna carry on with all of these things for centuries, if not for decades, and if not for centuries, right? So that's I wasn't understanding the politics that much before, but now I understand the danger of dictatorship and what it can lead to, and this is essentially what it is. And I really appreciate everyone who's helping Ukraine now, all of the countries, really helpful. Canada is, including Canada, of course, including Ukrainian parliament, everyone, Justin Trudeau. No political, how would you say, it's not the right time to, to criticize each other, even if you have some opposition against. So yeah, thanks for helping Ukraine as much as you can. Even people don't have to do it financially. Even the smallest word matters. Even the video I'm recording right now, hopefully it will help someone to understand, and this is already enough. That's the least you can do, and not just the least, but also it is gonna make a difference. Don't even think about it as a non-effective thing. It is effective for sure. And yeah, so just let's keep this video short. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for supporting Ukraine. I will leave some links that you can use to help Ukraine, and yeah, just see you until next time, and thank you for joining me here. Bye. Okay, and there is one important thing I forgot to mention. The time I'm recording this video, by this time 16,000 Russian soldiers already dead. And for what? They just died. 16,000 soldiers died in Ukraine just to satisfy Putin's ambitions. Isn't it crazy? I understand that most of the soldiers, and the crazy thing about that, those soldiers, mostly they are in like 19, 20-year-old guys who are, unfortunately, I mean, as most people of their age, politically illiterate, and they don't have any idea what's going on, so they're just following their orders. So yeah, but I just wanted to mention that there are also things that, like, just to give you understanding how ridiculous Russian propaganda is, as now we've been claimed, like the claim that Ukraine is creating nuclear weapon. Second, Ukraine is creating biological weapon, or we already have. Yeah, we are creating nuclear weapon, biological weapon. We already have. Third, and the most ridiculous. No, it's not the most ridiculous. Okay, third, I'll include 4 of those. Third, we are giving some sort of biological biological substances to birds who fly, like some sort of bird flu that kills Russian birds, like chickens and everything, and also it gives diseases to some people who live in Russia. Yeah. And the most ridiculous, it's all official by the way, what I'm saying right now, you can verify it, I'm not making it up. And the fourth, the most ridiculous, guys, get ready. Ukraine made COVID-19 virus. but I should admit, Russian propaganda, as stupid as they are, they still mention that with the help of the United States. Otherwise I would have thought, wow, Ukraine is such an advanced country, guys. We have biochemistry, all these industries are highly developed in Ukraine. It's insane, yeah? Come study to Ukraine. We have such a strong academics for that. We are creating so many things. Wow, okay. I hope people understand it's sarcasm. Okay, yeah, so additional information added. Now officially, yeah. See you. Stay strong and stay positive. Never give up. Support Ukraine.